So, hi everyone. My name's Claire, not Crystal. But those of you that watch these are usually people that have been with me a while. And if you're new, welcome. I was about to say well done. Yeah, well done if you're new. You must have done something that you need to be told well done for. Well done for getting through this time on the planet. And if you found your way here, I'm going to assume that you're a twin flame or a starseed, both. You might even be one of the ones in my wave. You might even be a Blu-ray or an indigo or whatever else you want to refer to yourself as, because I identify with quite a lot of these. I think I'm a wee bit of all of it, to be honest. Well, it doesn't really matter. It's all just labels. And I'd imagine if you don't know what any of that means, you might be in the wrong place in internet land. But like I always say, I am a healer. So even if you don't quite understand what it is I'm saying, I'm always channeling, so that's the most. Sorry, hashtag oldies. That's nothing to do with age, by the way. It's just people that have been on the ride for a long time, with me. Basically, yeah, I'm always channeling. So every bit of this is important. Like for instance, the song that I just paused, that just a random song that came on Spotify, but nothing's ever random. It's going to be relevant to someone out there. Is Lasting Lover, James Arthur. And the lines it's highlighted is, I don't know why, and I'm not going to sing it, but I will sing though throughout this. If you don't know that I'm not a singer, but I like to sing, and they like to make me sing when I'm channeling. It's like, yeah, it's just something that, yeah, I mean, I've always arguably, like, I've basically come out the womb being a divine channel. And funnily enough, we're going right into talking about the twin flame, are we? Okay. Yeah, what I've been saying when I was doing my free 5-day challenge there that we just finished, which is why I'm feeling so great and really getting on with stuff, as well as picking up on the Lionsgate portal opening. I think this is known as the Stargate opening or something. Again, I don't get too bogged down with the terms. I just look and feel it. I'm as high as a kite. And it's because I am a collective channel, and specifically I really pick up on the twin flames. And this week is such a powerful, exciting time of twin flame unions. To be honest, it has been for the last couple of months. I've had 4 clients, I think it's 4 and counting, that have come into union, or had a heart-to-heart. But again, yeah, really all of them, it's some kind of movement forward or physical union, after some people, after quite a while of it dancing about the subject or being apart. So look, position of authority, because divine masculine energies, regardless of gender, are coming into their sovereignty, because divine feminines have risen into their sovereignty even more, because I've been in my sovereignty quite a while throughout this whole weird time on the planet. Again, I talk about it all the time, but I never fell for any of the shit. Tried to warn people. I mean, even just there on the walk with my mum, I was, but I had to tone it down again. Mercury, planet communication, is in Leo, and that's fun, flirty, twin flames, dramatic, but it's dramatic, and it's, I can feel, I'm getting drawn to my wolf totem necklace thing, so I feel that someone's going to connect, and then my eyes are homing in on this is one of my power animals. This is a tiger. I work with loads of animals, but these are my 2 main ones. But I really do feel someone else is going to connect to the wolf. See what I mean? It's like, right, we need to slow down a bit, guys. It's because this energy is so strong. Divine masculines are getting over their throat chakra blocks. So again, remember, this isn't just men, this is the women out there as well, because if you're new to me, I tend to practically all, I would say like 97%, never mind 95%, 97%, if not 99%, if not 100% of all women, definitely lately, but I have come across some women that I work, no, actually it's not. The women that I know that are divine feminine twin flames are more people that I've bumped into on the internet. Yeah, basically. Or it would be people that I'm led to. So basically, everybody that is led to me to actually book a session is a woman in divine masculine energy, usually caught up in some kind of karmic situation, whether that be romantic, or past romantic kind of difficulty getting away, just the energy, clearing the energy. Family, I've had people had to basically walk away from their family because their family treat them like crap, to be blunt. Friends, because friends treat them like crap, or yeah, I could go on and on and on. People that are coming out of the matrix from their work. This is just coming in so fast. Talking of the matrix, the quote that I've got written on a bit of paper that I used for the shorts for Percy's energy, which is the new moon in Leo, because I'm filming this on the Tuesday. I remember this. I remember us. My dream ended here. We can't go back. And I thought it was Neil that said that, but it's Trinity. And I wrote, it's time to jump. So I watched this weeks ago, and this is an example of time is an illusion. And my eyes got homed in on the bit of paper this morning when I got up, and it's just been gone. It's just been go, go, go. But I said gone. That means something. Gone. That's the karmic situations. Any kind of karmic situations that were holding anybody back, toxic habits, toxic people, hold toxic thoughts, like holding yourself back. It's not always drama with other people. Sometimes it can just be yourself, the fear holding you back. I really do feel divine masculine energies, whether this is you or your twin flame, are ready to take the leap this week. Now, it's not all twin flames. You'll know if this is you. You'll feel it. You'll feel this excitement. I'm feeling joy. They're pulling me to the word joy. So they're pulling me to the word be bold. They're pulling me to the word love. This is the sunflower. Yeah, we get it. This is all the energy of this Leo full moon, full in your heart. When it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. I feel a lot of divine masculine energies, regardless of gender, are coming out of I keep being pulled to synchronicities that remind me of my twin flame. Sorry, I'm getting really distracted, but again, it's relevant. It's you know, the light beings in the spirit world. I can feel the ancestors on both sides of, like, me basically and my twin. And bear in mind, I don't know his people, but I can feel ancestors on both sides, and I can feel the twin, you know, the twin flames that are connected to me out there. I can feel lots of ancestors gathering. Just, it's like a party, guys. It's honestly, and this has been building for quite a few weeks. But yeah, position of authority. It's time you take your seat. You know, you remember who you are, what you came here for. Good advice from a wise friend. I'd like to think that's me right now, guys. But seriously, I really do feel that owl is an important animal totem, power animal, spirit animal for you, whatever you call it. I integrated owl medicine quite a few years ago, but I do work with that. Like I say, I work with a lot of animals because I'm a shaman, and the dolphin too. The dolphin was my favourite as a child, and that was on the bottom of the deck there. So again, I feel this being the bottom of the deck, it's like subconscious, like you don't know that this fun, playful energy is coming your way, and that this fun, playful energy of the new earth. So I'm being told if your abundance has been kind of halted or stopped in some way, the spell work that was slowing you down or prevent you altogether is really starting to lift. I'm really seeing that. I'm feeling it for myself. I'm feeling it for other people. So if it hasn't quite happened yet, be open for the miracle. I really do feel unexpected money, unexpected abundance, unexpected people's twin flames are going to come out of nowhere around that full moon in Aquarius on the 12th. Time's up. See, because time's up. And so some people will be moving to their twin flames. This card's sitting here randomly. Present power. Look, and it's got a tiger and a lion in it. Tiger's one of my other. Oh, well, actually, you'll get how significant that is actually as I get homed in on that if you watch my lives, but they're like 4 hours on that. But yeah, that's significant to me. It might be significant to someone else. But look, it's divine masculine energies. So again, even if you're a woman or whatever you identify as, this could be you as well. But it's, you know, it's divine masculine, feeling strong. It's also got consciousness written at the top as well. Their consciousness has raised enough to be able to be with their twin. This is cool how it's coming in. It's sorry if you can't keep up, but it's coming in really fast. I channel fast anyway, but this is coming in fast as fuck. I'm aware, but hey, just keep up. Surrender. The people that are meant to hang around will hang around. You know, the STARSEEDS are meant to hear this, because again, this is not everybody's wave. This is a particular wave. And bear in mind, if I'm in this wave this time, which I'm open and surrendered to, I've been in separation from my twin flame. Well, the last time we were physically together alone, I think you know what that means, was, it wasn't the last time I saw him, but the last time I saw him, there was lots of people around us and we spoke for a short period of time. yeah, the last time it was just me and him was just over 10 years ago, which is why I'm a good teacher of this. You know, I do know my shit, and that's why I wasn't joking when I showed that owl card. And I know there's people that have been on this journey a lot longer than me, double some. But I've not really seen, I've not found any of them that are talking. Anyway, for a long time. I'm just trying to think, is that true? Yeah. Just like, you know, I'm gonna get hate in the comments, but no, I'm not. But it's true, just like, you know, I've heard twin flame stories, and our twin flame story is really quite a story, and I've not even told the whole story. I keep getting drawn to synchronicities to do him. Our story has not even been, I've not even told the half of it. I've only told half of it because we've not got his half of it as I'm holding this card. But also the other exciting stories that I've heard are actually my client stories. And again, this is because I attract other you know, I only heal twin flames. Basically, if I didn't say that, I'm only allowed to heal twin flames, and that's been the whole for the past I always forget, it was roughly the past 7 to 8 years. 8 as we're approaching the 8 date, the Lionsgate portal. That's why this energy is so high. So you're just gonna have to vibe with me with how high this is coming in, because I'm just trying to remember it all. I'm getting hit with so many downloads. Breathe. See, they're drawing me to Lionsgate portal written on my calendar there. Yeah, it's strong energy, guys. So I'm going to say it now again. I don't quite know what is going to come on that night, but the Lionsgate portal on the 8th of the 8th, if you haven't already got a hot date, I'll be doing some kind of Zoom event on the Monday there. I was going to be holding my Activate, Awaken and Amplify Your Clairs. And I might just go ahead and still do that, but it will be, I might make it more around the Lionsgate portal. So again, everybody that's probably going to book that in, it'll be people that are on my radar. So, you know, just get involved, just book it. If you trust me that you know what's going to channel, it'll be a mixture of getting together with soul family. I'll be doing some group cards. I dare say I'll do some personal cards, and it'll be a powerful light code activation coming in. And like I say, if it's anything like the energy I'm picking up on already, and we're not even in you know, we're not even in August yet, we'll see. But surrender, complete healing. The divine masculines that needed to do what they needed to do, clearing up karma, you know, they've transformed. I'm being drawn to butterflies over there. Oh my God, this is fascinating. I'm being drawn to, just trust me. I can't, like, right now, my eyes are being drawn to everything with the outline of a heart. Roses, joy, everything to do with butterflies. I've got a butterfly spray thing for my plants. I'm being drawn to that. It's pink, if that's relevant too. Pink reminds me of self-love. I'm being drawn to the rose, reminds me of Mary Magdalene codes, Christ consciousness. And of course, when I was channeling on the Mary Magdalene feast day, which is when I done my interview with Solstice Jennifer, if you want to find that in the playlist, if you want to find out about my deeper work with people. Yeah, powerful energy opened up here. Like, I'm being drawn to the butterfly pillow over there. I'm being so dramatic. Butterfly thing on my wall. Do what makes you happy, be with those who make you smile. That's what it's really about, guys. It's like twin flames that have been apart a very long time need to come together now. The twin flames that have been apart, even, you know, half the time that I've been apart, or, you know, less than that, need to be together too, really. And a lot of twins that haven't, you know, that haven't went through such an extensive painful separation, such as the one that I have and some of you out there, you know, hopefully they won't need to go through separations that big, because those of us that took one for the team, you know, we ushered in enough energy. My God, this is fascinating. I'm like, where's this come from? We ushered in enough energy, high vibrational energy, with these unions coming together when they come together, because they are coming together now. You know, that other people won't need to go through it in such a painful way. Wow, God, that's really fascinating. I'm being drawn to a sun on a wooden thing over there that's like a card holder. So yeah, surrender to complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. So bear in mind, if you're not quite at that, if you're a divine masculine, man, woman, whatever you identify, and you're like, Claire, I feel like shit. I can't get in my bed. I can't have a shower. I want to go to my twin flame, but I'm anxious as fuck and I don't know what I'm going to say. And if you're in that bit, you need to surrender to where you're at. You need to surrender, and it's in the surrendering that then, ironically, things can move forward when it's meant to, and not a moment sooner. Trust me. And again, this is why I'm saying this. I do feel that owl card had a double meaning. It'll be someone's sign or a few people's, but it was also about the fact that I do know what I'm talking about. And I'm getting really passionate now. It's actually really, they're pulling me the Tower card on the floor. It's getting really annoying. Like, well, first of all, can we just slow down a minute, divine guides, please? Right, catch my breath. So from my challenge, for me personally, I have changed exponentially. That's a big word, but it's true. It's really quite mind-blowing. Now, every time I've done that challenge, because it's not just about procrastinating, it's about taking messy action where you're stuck. It's about healing procrastination. It's about healing procrastination, doubt, worry, fear, probably something else I didn't say, in your life, and specifically for twins, because that's who I work for. But it would work for anyone, you know, because I weave my hypnosis, I weave every NLP, I weave everything in it, but the good kind of NLP. It was also about clearing spell work. And I did say that, I kind of said it in jest, but it's true. It was about clearing spell work, black magic, dark energy that has been put on the twin flames in order for the twin flames to come together. So whenever you're watching this, if you do feel all that fuckery is going on in your twin flame dynamic, if you feel confused about who your twin flame is, try doing the challenge. I would more say that you'd really need to book a session for me to help you with that. Again, that is what I specialise in. And again, you'd need to watch the challenge to kind of see the evidence of what I'm talking about, because it really can take you know, quite a bit of psychic detective work to work that out. And it involves me listening, using my counselling skills and my psychic detective work. So I like to take my shamanic, just me, you know, to work out by listening to someone. But there's a lot of confusion in the collective. The thing that's changed in me is I'm moving forward and just not procrastinating and taking action with my goals, which obviously betters my business, because the faster I have a download an idea, I act on it, put it out, the more people are going to feel it. It's what my ideal clients will be feeling in the moment. Where I would have went wrong with that before is I would have held back. Then probably when I put it out, I've missed a boat, something like that. But it's also to do with spell work. And because the energies know that I'm a powerful healer, which, by the way, I'm not up my own arse. It took me years to be able to own it and say it. And I'm shining my bright. I'm shining my bright. I'm shining my light bright as fuck, because that's what we do here in Leo season. And notice, I don't ever be like, oh, there are no mistakes. We're not always going to get it perfect. I just jumbled up my words. But the divine want you to do more of what makes you sparkle. I got drawn a sign over there. And I'm doing more of what makes me sparkle, because time's up. That's why the alarm keeps going off. Time's up, and it is time for us to sparkle. Fucking hell, man, I've not even got into the week's energy. So that's all what's flooded in. It's slowed down a bit now. But yeah, so it's funny with what I've done with the tarot cards there. It's like I was playing about them and I've got I'm being drawn to the Tower and the Devil. So again, I really do feel that's breaking away from the chains that bind us, wherever that will, you know, for me, it was Stalin still. Although I'd gotten better at that through helping other people, it was like I was still doing it a bit, and it's like it's totally gone. I used to get annoyed with myself that I don't comment, like, you know, I'll now and again I'll jump on live streams, but not even on this channel, by the way. It's on just another one. But I've been chatting loads on my other one, therefore it'll probably lead to me chatting on this. It's just I'm a bit funny about although I'm confident with my work, right? I like to get there on my own accord. I don't want to like jump on anybody's coattails. And like I find it quite cheeky when other people do that to other people. You know, like try to piggyback off of their efforts and hard work. And I find it cheeky if people do that to me too. You know, it's like, and I can by the way, I can tell when people are doing it. I can tell when people are sharing it's genuine and it's got something to do with what we're talking about. And I can tell when people are desperate, you know what I mean? It's like, I used to get all the time on my Facebook Live. So, but what I'm trying to say is, that's gone. Like that hesitation, like I've been chatting away in people's lives. I've been commenting, leaving comments. Like I'll never do that. I done one this morning. I left a comment on someone's, and it was like I was guided to something she'd done ages ago, and I was like, by the way, this is really good. Like you should keep that up. And I know for a fact that I'll update you on this, but I feel like her subscribers are going to soar, because I've noticed when I do things like that, and it's someone's at a tipping point, it catapults them past their numbers, whatever social media platform, especially when people really deserve it. And that person was a Twinflames. I was like, oh, and they're quite young as well, and I was like, I'm quite excited though. Anyway, And so with the magic of YouTube, make that person find this. That would be amazing. But basically, yeah. And then, yeah, so that, what I'm saying is that was God, that was the divine speaking through me to be like, right, that person's not recognizing that this has got potential to make her skyrocket past their goal of 1K subscribers. Because that's an exciting, I mean, I'm excited to get to 500, never mind 1,000, but that is exciting. We're a long way off right now as we're sitting at 329. But again, I'm enjoying the climb. Oh, there's Miley Cyrus, The Climb again. I sang that on the challenge. I didn't sit there and sing, well, practically did sing the whole song. That last day of the live is really weird, guys. The singing was coming through big time. But yeah, basically, it's it's funny because I caught a general reading today where somebody pulled this fairy card about being, I can't remember, something about being a singer. It's a fairy deck. And I actually got that in a personal reading as well. So it's like that really is part of my gift, is to sing. Even though I can't actually sing. I might be able to hold a note or something, but most of the time I can't. And I don't give a shit. Because like I'm a comedian. A comedian, yeah. I'm a comedian. Well, what I'm saying is I'm a Sag Moon, so I'm always cracking a joke and people seem to find me funny. But I don't actually mean to be funny. It's just genuinely me. It's like I'm very scatty as well. And I'm a medium. So that's why I'm like a comedian, but I can never say the word. See, but basically, see what I mean? It's just like they just want to bring in all this fun, this playful energy, and it's because there's been so much pain, so much heartache, so much confusion. I really do feel, and again, I'll find out from my own divine masculine one day, probably, well, not probably, very soon, I feel, what the confusion has been on his side. But I really do feel, regardless of putting my situation aside, I've been drawing the Sun card now, best card in the deck. Whatever secrets the moon card, maybe that's why they made me do that. I lay out all the tarot cards on the floor, like of a deck. Like it's like I was doing some kind of, I was like, I don't know, I was organizing them. And it's like the moon is secrets. I feel secrets are coming to light. So wherever divine masculines, whether you're man, woman, whatever you identify as, whether this is you or them, because really it's happened to both twins. And again, if you watch my free challenge, and yes, the lives are very long, but if you're on the twin flame journey, there's so much content in there that, quite frankly, I'm not going to be modest, I could have put a price on it. I could have made that a course, but I was guided to do this because I know that I'm already getting back, actually. So I finished that on Saturday night and it's Tuesday night, and I already feel all this amazing stuff happening to me. And to be honest with you, it's not like really money. It's just really lovely stuff happening. And also it's like what I'd said about tithing. I always give, even when I haven't really got it, I give because I just from an open heart, because I know that generosity breeds more generosity. And so it's like I really do feel it's like whoever I'm meant to be helping and working with are getting guided to me, because of, like I say, that challenge cleared a lot of spell work, and it cleared a lot of spell work for me as well. But that was lifting in the collective anyway. So it's just really, really exciting. And if you feel like you're stuck and still confused, please watch the replay of that challenge. And I dare say I will do it again. I kind of feel like I'll probably do it again around Christmas. I think that would be the most realistic. But anyway, Dolphin, financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. There we go. And that totally fitted. See what I mean? See how I didn't like shuffle the cards for a while there? It's like me channeling all that energy and doing that light code activation, that, like I say, everything I channel, this is a light code activation. Every time I'm talking, it's light code activation. Being the nature of being a Blu-ray and an indigo, it's my energy just heals. And again, yeah, I did go, I'm a Reiki master, teacher, a shaman, a coach, a counselor, a hypnotherapist, all these different things, astrologer. But my energy just heals. I've been like this from a kid, and I just homed in on it. And then being on the twin flame journey, it's like, say, it makes sense to home in and niche on twin flames, but I didn't have a choice. Like whenever anybody inquires that isn't a twin flame, they never end up booking, because it's like that's not who I'm here to help. Which is why it used to make practical sense that my abundance was slowed down a bit, because not everybody's on the twin flame path. But anyway, let's go on with this. So I've got to do my weekly reading in my membership group, but they're used to me being a little bit late. I said I'd be around soon, so soonish. So they told me to show these angel wings. So I don't know why, but I wonder if somebody asked for a sign of like angels or angel wings. So I'm just showing them. They're very special to me. They're actually a Christmas decoration, but I keep it beside my bed. I think it was my nieces were playing with it. And I just got drawn to my nieces. I said that there's something about children. This is the new moon of children on this week on Thursday there, because it's the real new moon, is the house of sex, passion, fun, playful, inner child, and children. Interesting. Having fun. So again, it's like when I say, you know, one of my affirmations is I get paid to play. Like I get paid to be myself. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, that sometimes that might dry up a bit and take a while, but it's like I've just always been patient. I've been compassionate with myself with this journey. I've been patient, compassionate with other people. I've been grateful no matter what. And I really do feel amazing things happening for myself. And those of you out there that have been like that too. Like I said, if you're feeling like a bit kind of like, oh, but I've put in the hard work too, Claire, as well. Where's mine? Trust me, I really have been there, done that, wore the t-shirt. I'm arguably still there in the 3D, but I'm not in the 3D, you know. I can't even explain what I mean. Like, I'm in the 3D, I'm not in the 3D. I have to still see a lot of people that are very much in the matrix, very much not on my frequency whatsoever. So I have to lower my frequency to be around them. Although I tend to not really be allowed to be around too many people like that, to be honest. And especially people that have had the, you know, the jabbers, which are a lot of people I love, by the way. And some of those people I love maybe, you know, maybe watching this, whether that's, you know, friends of mine that I know. Although, to be honest with you, I just got drawn to the word friends, but not really too many of my friends watch this. And if they do, they're not letting me know, which makes me, yeah, a bit questionable. But unless you are actually a friend that, like I say, is interested in my work, you know, it's interesting. A lot of people that won't be friends anymore maybe watch it, and this is just where you just got to, they're drawing me the word life purpose, you just got to push that aside and get on with it, crack on with it, otherwise you wouldn't do anything. So somebody needed to hear that as well. I'm just having fun, I'm laughing, and my twin flame isn't even here. He's not here yet, but that doesn't mean I don't need him. Oh, and that brings me back to what, need him or want him, but that, and not in a codependent way. Like I just need him because there's nobody on this planet that I could have as much fun with as him. And I don't mean in that Leo fifth house kind of way, although obviously twin flames are about sacred sex. I mean, I've just waited a long, long time to have fun with him again in all areas of life. And yeah, I'm excited to do it. I'm feeling and like, listen, I'm just open and surrendered. If it's not me this time, it's going to be me one of these other times. Because if I'm flying that high, he's going to be, if he's not flying high right now, he'll be feeling better coming out of the darkness and good. I just want him to be happy. Like I always say, if being his happiest is not with me, then so be it. But I'm never going to change it's never going to change the fact that he is my twin flame. But he knows. Right, and I just got drawn the world card coming full circle, so 21 might be significant there to you as well. Right, so I feel that's all kind of slowed down now. Wow, that was really pretty. Right, so what have we got? So I'm going to do this from Tuesday, 26th of July, 2022, right through to Monday. You can't. Look what just shot out. Love begins. And guys, I hadn't used these cards in ages, so yeah, love begins. I mean, this is the ace of kind of words, the ace of cups, right? The, you know, my cup runneth over. Love begins. Even if you didn't know the tarot, it's self-explanatory. The green cards are the heart chakra cards. It's got a rainbow, you know, so the rainbow might be significant. The rainbow means hope to me, you know. Star cards, hope and healing, positivity. It's just looking, it's got two trees either side. So the two trees are separated by water. But you see, if you walk round, you could get to the other tree. That's how easy it is to get to your twin flame. And when your twin flame works it out, those two trees will be standing side by side. And this is just beautiful. It's two, or this is, it's two trees here, or this is the twin flames joining together in that spiritual union, that spiritual marriage. Nothing to do with a literal type of marriage, although some people may already be in that or choose to do that at some point. But it's really about the spiritual union and the new beginnings coming in, because it's time. And look, because look, this is the fuck this. So this fuck this card, although that one's not as funny. It's normally got a guy walking away. Emotional withdrawal, it's called in here. So in the heart, you know, people have moved on from, even if some people haven't actually moved away from karmic partners, they've moved on in the heart. So like I always say, no shade to karmic partners. I really do mean it. It's like, I want everybody to be happy in this process for all of us, for all of the twin flames. I want everybody to find love. And if it was me personally, if I was with somebody that I knew was daydreaming and longing after their true love, who wasn't me, but they were my boyfriend, or even worse, my husband or my wife or my girl, whatever you know, adjust it. I would hope that at some point I would click out the spell I'm under and realise that I'm worth more. I don't want to wait for them to realise that they want to go and get the one that got away. I want to realise, hang on a minute, I actually deserve more than this. So yeah, hell yeah, I'm going to let them go and I'm going to go and find mine. Do you know what I mean? So that's what they're saying. So it's about, you know, and this can also be about divine masculine energies, whether it's you or them going off into their head a little bit, their heart. You know, they might even be going and sitting in nature, sitting at the beach. This might be you. You know, it's like me when I'm in my divine masculine energy. Like, you know, when I've been, whether I'm sad, happy, indifferent, I walk on the beach every day, you know, all different times of the day, you know, and that's how I, you know, sort of zone off. Definitely if I was sad, I would drag myself out to get out there. That's why I stay grateful throughout all of the time. That's really what shamanic healing is about, but it's what I'm about. Like I say, this is just me. And so yeah, just know that if you've been like that too, really good stuff is coming in for you. I'm now being drawn to the Magician and the Empress. So like, you know, you've got everything you need inside you to bring it about. I'll actually show you that because it's got the infinity side on it. I think all of them usually do the look. It's looks quite galactic, that one. See, it's the Lionsgate portal energy coming in there. And then the Empress, you know, new beginnings. Again, this is going to also be about these star babies that want to come in. For people that are still of childbearing age. Again, don't panic out there, divine masculines. It's a bit, the thing is, I keep laughing. I'm like, I have to say that because I'm like, sorry. But it's like, look, I feel that's what that's about too, actually, because that's very special to me. And that's, yeah, definitely to do with children. Obviously, I'd said my nieces were playing it, right? I get it now. Oh, fucking hell, look. And then keep pulling me up with this card. Good friends are like stars. You don't always see them, but you know they're always there. This is about your star children, your rainbow children, your crystal children that are wanting to come in to usher this high vibrational energy on the planet as well. It's also about your loved ones in spirit. I feel that, you know, I can feel that there's actually people watching this that have got children in spirit. So I'm sending lots of love as well, because look, the devil card, like the divine masculine energies, regardless of whether you're a man or woman, are, they can't keep their heart trapped in there anymore, and they're ready. What you don't know is that they're ready to unleash their heart. But it's been challenging times. So I was going to do it kind of like, you know, Tuesday for it. So I'll kind of do that in a minute. So it's like they've put the challenging times behind them, which is good news. But it has been challenging times, or you have. And sadness and isolation. This is, you know, coming out of the dark night soul. So remember, you could still be in this place, or you've just come out of it and you've got nothing to lose. You're going to go for it now. You don't want to be in mental conflict, so you're going to open up. This can be a match. See, look, this has got a woman on it. So this actually, this kind of looks like people I work with. That's funny. But yeah, you know what I mean. It's you know, they're going to open up because, you know, what have you got to lose? And this is about in the physical. They want to give, so they're trusting and taking a leap of faith, and got drawn to the field in it. That came really fast. Right, so can we kind of home in? In fact, they're telling me to say, right, so what are some of these masculine energies going to say when they come? But do you know what? This is actually for today. So I really do feel Tuesday, 26th of July, 2022, or you could be watching this later and it's going to make sense. Like I say, I found something from 2020 that nearly had me in tears. It resonated so much, which is similar to what I'm doing actually. So I feel like this all came through because a lot of this is going to be happening today for some people. Definitely this week though, because he just drew me to something that said feminine and masculine. Right. What's some of the things that some of these masculines are going to be saying? Give me some specifics for some people watching this. We both know I'm not the one for you. That's why a lot of divine masculines walked away from you, or why you walked away from your twin. You just didn't feel good enough. You may have masked it by being a bit insensitive, actually. Let's get real, you know. But really, and this is what I feel is quite unique about me. Not all divine feminines speak like this. Like, I've always known that. Like, even if other people thought it was crazy, and even if people have been gossiping, even if he's been talking shit, trying to make it look like, you know what I mean? It's like, because he genuinely would have felt that, yeah, he really liked me, but he would have told himself that there's no chance of us going further. So I'm not, you know, I'm not going to do that right now. But he didn't feel ready, and I wasn't ready either. But anyway, blah 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 blah. Watch the challenge because it's basically like my freaking audiobook of a bit of the story. But what I'm trying to say is it's like they were protecting you, and I've always known just from the indications of the few things when we went near that topic that you do that, you do want that with me, and one day you're going to really want it with me. I just didn't know it'd be like 12 years away. We will see, we'll be together again. You don't know how hard it was to let you go, right? That's freaky. That's really freaky. Happens a lot when I chat, but I mean, I'm afraid to contact you. So, but again, it's like some are still afraid to contact you, but again, it's, you can see how it's relevant, you know. Again, and like I always say, I joke about it, but I know it's funny because it's like, I don't know why I know he's going to be okay about it, but I just know that he is. It's really, again, it's probably because we're so connected at the heart, but it's like, you know, he probably will be like, whoa, how far are you going to go with that kind of stuff? But it's like, I really do feel not only has it helped the people that connect with my messages, but I really do feel I've helped him. Now, again, I don't really like to go too near whether he's watched every single thing that I've put out, because I do really long lives and long videos. He would have had to have not had much social things going on if he, or like, he would have been really been the hermit to get through it all. But what I'm saying is I know he will have seen some of it, and if he hasn't, he's felt it. And I can feel when I was watching something back, I thought he's going to be like cursing me, but I, you know, like meaning like, what the fuck? But I think he's going to be laughing as well, and hopefully I have made him feel better, or hopefully, you know, anyway, blah 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 blah. What I'm saying is, it's happening. it's happening. And if it's not happening in real time when you're watching this, just trust and have faith. If it's happening for some twins right now, it can happen for you as long as you are a twin flame. Because look, I regret lying to you. Oh, so that was right off the back of me saying I'm afraid to contact you. It's because of that. Some of them feel really guilty about the immaturity. But this is why I'm always saying, like, we need to have more compassion with ourselves, and then we'll have more compassion with our twins. Because, oh, this brings me back to what I was saying about it really pisses me off when I've been on some of these lives, whether I'm kind of on them and not commenting, which up until recently would have been most of the time, or but anyway, it's like, because the last few that I was on, you know, that I got guided to, it was because so many people were like really feeling like shit, basically feeling like shit or quite low vibrational about their divine masculine. And so when the beautiful people that I've been led to are channeling and it's really resonating, I'm kind of like, you know, when they even met, if anyone even mentions us, like, kind of going off the off-beaten path for a soulmate, I'll be like, I'm never giving up on him, because I'm never giving up on myself, and he's the other half of my soul. If you give up on your twin, if you're a true twin, as far as I'm concerned, you're giving up on yourself. I don't care what anybody says, it's going to trigger people. They're going to be like, but Claire, I'm not hanging around wasting my life. And what part of that is your energy, the other half of your soul, don't you understand? If you don't understand that, book a session with me if you're really genuinely drawn to me, and I'll be able to help you with that. I'll be able to help you. You know, I'm not going to say, oh, book a session with me, you'll be with your twin straight after, because that's all the money grabbers that are out there. That's why that made me not say that I was a twin flame healer for so long. And then it was like, so many people were like, look, you have to own this, because like you've helped me so much and blah, 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 and people need to know. But it has it has happened, seriously, when I've done Zoom sessions with people, their twin, have texted them, called them. I even had one on the Lionsgate portal, actually, wow, 2 years ago. Someone's twin actually came to the door. Now, to be fully transparent, they were in contact, but it was the fact that I don't think they had been in contact for a few weeks, and she was like, that was kind of crazy timing with whatever I channeled her on the Zoom. So be open to miracles. I'm open to miracles, so miracles come about for people that work with me. And also, just because I'm a shaman and I do it a bit differently, it's like, and even other shamans, I know loads of other shamans, but they don't do what I do, because I weave it all, the light codes, the, you know, the ancient stuff that I'm, you know, bringing in, the astrology, it's all just bits and bobs, and it's just my personality. Basically, oh god, it's coming in so fast, is what I'm trying to say, is it's like the unique way that I do soul retrieval. I get you to basically stop seeing you and your twin as separate, and that's what, you know, has really changed my life. Like, at one point I was I would fall into ego and be scared and be like, oh, like he's going to be annoyed if I message him, or I don't want to bother him, or I don't want to ruin his Christmas by saying Merry Christmas. I don't want to ruin his New Year by saying Happy New Year. I don't want to ruin his birthday by saying, because twins are usually, true twins are usually quite humble and quite considerate of one another. It's not really like what a lot of, wow, I know why they're making me say this. Again, I'm a bit of a psychic detective, and they lead me to different people to see things of, like I say, of a high vibrational energy and of a low vibrational energy, or fake, basically. And some of the stuff I've seen of late, not only is it kind of like, you know, again, and that if somebody's saying high level soulmate and all that, that's fine. Again, it's not what I would do. It's not my cup of tea. But each their own. Some people use the word high level soulmate and they mean twin flame. It's just confuses people, I think. But basically, what I'm saying is I click off when someone is really bashing their twin, or kind of making it a bit of me versus them thing. That is a big no-no, and you should really look out for it. Yeah, you should really look out for it, because true twin flames have each other's back. They do. It doesn't mean it's always hunky-dory rainbows and butterflies, but as soon as you know that that is your energy, and there's a reason for the separation, and moving through clearing the energy, you know, healing the trauma. You've got to heal the trauma. Basically, you got to heal the trauma. And like I'll say, you know, I said it to someone when I was in a chat, you know, yesterday. That's why I mean, they didn't know it was me. They didn't know that I have this channel and all that. I was just saying, you know, that's why I always advocate for counselling and therapy. And not just because I'm a counsellor. You don't need to get it with me, but fucking get it with somebody that knows what they're talking about. Because I am a counsellor, and I help my clients, and they go from being really disempowered to really empowered. And when you're fully empowered and loving yourself, accepting yourself, you've got a strong concept, you're going to jump timelines, you're going to quantum leap, like what I just helped people do in that challenge. And if you've not got any money, you can even do that for free. All I would ask is, please like and comment and share your good, you know, and obviously not right after, but you'll notice that certainly the 3 weeks after you do the challenge, you should feel a lot of energy coming back, noticing, like me, in the short space of time when I came on this, that, you know, I'm suddenly tidying up when I wasn't able to tidy up. I'm not stalling when I wasn't stalling. I'm just taking action. I'm feeling really amazing. Even like this seems like a small thing, but it's a big thing. Like even my bathroom clutter that I just leave for ages and I meant to move, I just cleared it all, you know, and changed things about and put 2 wee candles. It's just kind of not delaying things. And that made it sound really short. What was the other big thing that happened? Yeah, but seriously, the commenting on YouTube videos and getting involved is a massive thing, because again, I'm aware it is social media, and if you're not that social and a bit of a hermit, I'm going to grow even slower than I'm growing. Although this, you know, it goes in waves. But anyway, they'll be getting in touch, but there's guilt about how they've treated you, and they've really this is amazing. They've really reflected on it, and they want to feel that way again. They want the fun back, because they're really attracted to it, or you're really attracted to your twin, because their life is not together as it seems. So that's for people that might see things on social media. Again, that bit isn't for me, because I don't see anything that he does, because I came off of social media like 7 years ago or something, when I started all my crystal clear visions. I wish I could take my words back. Well, it's all fitting. We've got to stop somewhere. I'm starting to understand their connection, because divine masculines have been watching either their twin or twins. What I would always just say is, see, look, they keep pulling me back to it when I go away from it, is I sincerely hope, I'm always praying that my divine masculine gets led to the same people that I find helpful, whether it's twin flames or anybody that's doing anything about self-love and growth and anything. And I do feel we will have been led to some of the same people, which will be pretty nuts. But I also have a bit of concern about, I kind of feel I might have been led to some of the people that are hoodwinking, because some of these people are big channels. But hopefully, if he saw me saying that, he'll work it out. But just for anyone else that applies to as well, just be really, really discerning. If something isn't really fit, because you'll notice on people's channels, like in here, it is like, you know, it's like, you know, you're not exactly going to be talking on somebody's live stream if you're being a dick, because people that are being a dick usually get blocked and deleted anyway. Which isn't quite the same as being censored for having a different opinion, do you know what I mean? But it's like, which is like why I don't interact on other Twinflame channels, because seriously, when I have commented and it's people have felt my energy, my healing energy, or that I know what I'm talking about, I've often had you know, the person that's doing the, and it's happened quite a few people that have got big raving fans and that have been really quite rude or shut me down. So I thought, fucking hell, I'm just getting out of here. And it's not like I wasn't like promoting my business or anything, because I wasn't even on this channel. So it just shows you how bad that is, that some people really need a bit of humbling and a bit of an ego check. When people come on my channel, I chat away to them, I blather away. It's really weird though. I don't actually seem to attract any other. If I attract other Twinflame people, they're lurking, you know, they're not, which is fine, because like I said, up until recently, like I've not been a chatter and a commenter, but some people do it because they're shy, some people do it because they're sneaky, some people do it because they're just you know, they're just not a commenter. Not everybody is. But what I'm saying is, but when I'm led to people that are just saying really confusing stuff, or being really quite nasty, or you know, talking about narcissists, that like it's normal for your twin flame to be a narcissist. That is not normal. That is a karmic partner. That is a karmic energy, and these people that are doing that, it's not right. And again, whether it's like their actual plants to put you off the path, or whether it's a twin flame that is a bit confused and they've got entities, it really, you know, who knows? But that's where you have to be discerning for yourself and your journey. Right, okay. What else do we want to know? No, we've heard enough from this. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Yeah. So again, I've said this before, that a lot of I can't stop thinking about you. A lot of divine masculines, either you or they, may have sponge shite, basically, is what I hear. You know, may have spoke shit about you, which is why understandable. See, it makes me laugh that some of them are hesitant to come forward, because they have said to either their karmic partners or family or friends or work colleagues, that person's just not getting over me, I don't feel the same, and that's not the truth. But they will course correct, because it's all the soul's journey. And that's why any divine masculines out there that are watching this, if you know that you've done this at some point in your journey, just apologize and move forward. You know, I'm not going to say that all divine feminines are as compassionate and understanding as me, because that's what I'm basically saying, is I've not really seen too many out there. There's usually, if I'm on a live stream, whether I'm commenting, which is only more recently now, or watching, there's literally about like a tiny percentage of women or men flying the flag that are proud, that are saying that they're proud of their divine masculine and they love them and everything. Because like I say, I honestly, I want to tell him face to face, never mind just through here, but I am so fucking proud of my divine masculine. I've not even got enough words to say it. And I, like I always say, I say I love him all the time, but I've not even got enough words that would say how much I love him, because see how it works. I'm so fucking proud of myself, and I love myself unconditionally. So I've got that love for him. I've done the work, and I can help you do the work. And that's why I'm about to reunite. I don't know how soon that is, and I'm not fucking telling you if it happens. So I'll game face it all the way. When it happens, not if, when. It's just like, that was kind of weird. But yeah, we're about to reunite. The twins that have done the work are about to reunite, because I pulled this out in the shorts for today. My passion is burning so strong I can't take it. The Kundalini energy is strong. It's bringing your twin to you because they're ready to commit to you 100%. I can feel that on my head. I'm not going to pull any more of them because I really did want to fly through this night. Right, so let's come away from that excitement. Cancer moon. So that was all for, that's Tuesday, right? So that's Tuesday. We'll put one more for Tuesday 26. But like I said, it might not be, literally might not be Tuesday 26th of July. It could just be one day this week. It could even be a few weeks later. Like I said, I found one from 2020 and it made me cry and it resonated. So it's timeless, but it could be happening real time because unions are happening. New moon in Gemini, think it through, because the thinking it through has just been, it's been going on forever, hasn't it? And talking of that, there was a song called Thinking Over. Dana Glover, I think it is. I don't know how you say her name. Is my phone turned off? That's a bit crazy. Why is it turned off? Make sure your phone's on, guys. I didn't turn my phone off and it was off. Make sure your phone's on, because think about it, like that's maybe a bit hard to reunite with someone you can't get through to them. let your fears dissolve. Full moon in Cancer. We're in a Cancer moon right now. You know, a lot of the fears are being let go of by the runner twins. I don't like using that term, but it's the twin that done the ghosting or the detaching of the feels or whatever went on there. And again, if somebody has stumbled across this and there was more toxic behavior or mistreatment, you know, get an expert to help you with that, because, and if you've been led to me, that is what I help people with. But you see, sometimes people don't want to hear that their twin flame isn't their twin flame. So but I would want to know the truth. Do you know what I mean? Right. Oh yeah, I've only got 10% battery. Interesting. Right. I was going to put my Spotify on. Yeah, it's called Thinking Over anyway, and it's 222 now. So that is Love and Partnership. Right, Wednesday, 27th, Cancer moon, or whenever this resonates. I'm going to fly through these now because I'm a bit late for my. Oh, it's just turned off again. That's really interesting. I feel, because my phone keeps turning off and it is 10% battery, I feel that's reflected of people's energy levels and the amount of energy that it took to bring their twin home. And yes, I can absolutely vouch for that. That's absolutely where I'm at. And the thing is like, regardless of whether my twin is about to pop up this week. Oh. I didn't know the sound was on. I played that and they like, so that song's called, oh shit, I just put She's All I Wanna Be or something. Tate somebody. So I need to find it. I pressed the shuffle. She's All I Wanna Be, Tate McRae. And when I channeled that, I was saying it's like, it feels like, you know, a karmic about a twin flame. Like basically I can't compete with the other half of your soul, so I'm going to let you go. The ones that are hanging on to their twin flames, whether it's ex-partners, whether it's women or men, or whether it's current partners, which again is a wee bit more complicated. I wouldn't want to be the one in that situation, but so I'm saying you love if that's you, because it takes courage, you know, to move. It takes courage for everyone to move on. But basically, and now the song "The Sun Is Rising," Britt Nicole is on. So you see, that is about. Oh my god, it's got chills. There's a line in that says, "There's a promise for the ones who just hold on." That's the 144, and that nearly brought tears to my eyes. If you've been patient, if you've been compassionate with yourself and your twin flame, and you've trusted, no matter how many Sunday mornings you wake up, no matter how many mornings you wake up, and you've not got that message, you've not got that call, and the years are just going by and by and by. If you've held on with trust and faith and hope in your heart, you deserve this. I know I deserve this. But yeah, anyway, that song, that was like a fucking speech. I've been so Leo dramatic. I've got Leo midheaven, you see. But yeah, basically, they're pulling my eyes to another Whitney Houston song that says, "All the Man That I Need." Change it to woman or whatever you identify as. But that's how I feel about my twin flame. He's all the man that I need. I don't want another man. I've never wanted another man the whole time. And even if like, and again, oh, that's relevant. Oh yeah, you see, because that song, "She's All I Want to Be," I was channeling it like it was karmics that were jealous of twin flames. But then when I heard it again another time, it was like it could be as well insecurities of twin flames, women or men, about, you know, I'm never going to be like her. Like, you want this perfect kind of, because I think she's singing like, you know, she wears this and she wears that and she looks like this. So I kind of, I took it another way as like twin flames being like, oh my God, I'm not perfect enough for my twin flame. And I actually did sort of say something quite similar about how I used to feel when I was younger towards my twin. It was like, I was just like, he's this hot guy that I got with sometimes, and I can't maintain that hot look that I do on like the weekend. I can't maintain that all the time. But I used to think that was me and him when I didn't know what twin flames were, but that's actually standard. And then you just got to chill out and fucking realise that you're hot all the time. You know what I mean? You're hot all the time, whether you're dolled up and, you know, dolled up, glammed up, looking good guys, whatever, or looking like shit, waking up in the morning after a night out, or fucking no brush your teeth, your twin's going to love you anyway, because they've got their days like that too. Right, anyway. Wednesday, Cancer moon still. We've got leave the past behind. Isn't that beautiful? Capricorn moon is on the card, and Capricorn's opposite of Cancer. So again, it's about putting your boundaries up and leaving the past behind. Capricorn's karma as well, leaving the karmic drama behind. Go wild. Full moon in Leo. Well, it's not a full moon in Leo, but it's a new moon in Leo. So do you know what that says? When you follow your heart, you follow your passion, you follow that Kundalini passion. If you take a leap of faith towards your twin this week, if you feel that you're ready, and you're never going to be 100% ready, remember. So it's just if you're feeling that excitement, you're feeling that drive, and you've got that behind the intention to get in touch with a pure heart, and wherever you need to apologize, because usually that's the case. I guarantee you, this will be a very, very happy outcome by the full moon in Leo 6 months from now for doing that. Trust all will be well. New moon in Virgo. The new moon in Virgo actually will be not too far away. It might even be, don't quote me this, but it might even be the next, it might be the full moon in a month, because I ran my Divine Detox course in the September last year. So yeah, it probably is. So again, maybe that's another wave of twin flame unions coming then, or happy things between twins. It's also the new moon in Virgo right after the full moon in Leo. So we'll be in the moon in Virgo on Saturday. So this is a bit confusing. Right, so let's use these cards. So for the actual new moon energy for the first day, or whenever, these can resonate whenever. What have we got about these unions for first day? Oh, no wonder. Does it say ground? Yeah, ground, shield and protect, Merkaba activation. Again, it's because these powerful energies are coming in. This reminded me of the Christ light, Mary Magdalene sort of template, that, it's the strong, powerful light codes that are coming in. So make sure you're protecting your energy, going within, like healing separation. You can't make this shit up. 7/7. So perhaps people already, there were some people watching this, whether it's in real time or later on, that reunited around the 7th of July, because that would have been a portal as well. Imagine being 7/7. And it's like you're going within, you're probably hiding. Because like I say all the time, like even if my twin flame is about to turn up this week, or even if it's the next couple of weeks, because to be honest, even if it's a month from now, that's soon to me when you've waited 12 years. Bear in mind, I've been in separation 12 years, and I've actually known my twin 19 years, but we casually slept with each other. So again, if you want to know, buy my book. I'm not even joking, I will write a book at one point. But like, the book's pretty much on the playlist of the challenge, and just it's weaved in all my videos. But basically, it's going to be like a fucking dream come true. But I've prepared and prepped and reprogrammed my subconscious mind, because I am a hypnotherapist, because I've been obsessed with subconscious mind from a teenager. I knew that I had to do that for myself, for him to feel the shifts. And that's the things that I do with my clients. That's why they get fast action. That's why I've brought clients into union through the hard work they've done with me before me coming into union. And that's why I'm a weird mix of a humble but very confident and proud of my work, Twin Flame Master Healer, because I can help people in loads of different ways, and because I've never given up hope, faith, and being grateful and passionate. When I could have been like, oh my God, I helped them, how have I not come out? Because I just get it. You know what I mean? It's not a fairness thing. It's when it's a soul's contract, and it's got nothing to do with how much work you've done either, unfortunately, because I've done a lot of work. It just wasn't time. Because I'm here to help people and be a loving leader, which we all are in the new era, I needed to go through it bad, just like I had to go through my dark night of soul really bad, to understand it like the back of my hand, to spot when people are in it. Because what I noticed with clients, I've even got some clients now that, some people that, oh, I've already been through my dark night of soul. And you don't argue with someone if they say that, right? Because when you're in your dark night of soul, your ego's breaking down. So they will argue back, no, I'm not through it. I've already went through that. And they're probably in it. So if that's you, well, if that's you, you're probably going to be arguing with me right now. But if someone around you, that's when my nose is itchy, that's a loved one spirit. If someone else around you is acting like that, if you're in some kind of contact with your twin, or you can notice family members, friends, clients around you being like that, again, have love and compassion, because you probably have already went through your dark night of soul, either ages ago or recently. And like I say, that's part of it. We get moany, we get angry, we're in pain. Oh my God. What else for Thursday? But you're still loved. You're here for a reason, don't fuck it up. I mean, that's amazing. You're going through some tough shit. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. That's very harsh. So bear in mind, I didn't write these. I mean, I know it sounds like I did. But this is about you. I'm going to keep it as it. You are going through some tough shit. But some people can handle it. You know, some people that challenge that I've done will kick them up the ass live, or it will kick you up the ass. You know, on the replay. And like I say, can I just say for the people that did do it in real time, please bear that in mind and mark your calendars for 3 weeks from, oh God, I can't even do the maths, guys. Where's my calendar? I've got a calendar on the floor. So if we done that then, no, wait a minute. That wouldn't be, I'm just trying to, so yeah, maybe your strength will be coming back full fettle on the full moon in Aquarius, or like the week after that. So the full moon in Aquarius is the 12th of August. Oh yeah, and then that's the week of the Lionsgate portal. So yeah, but so anyway, so just be patient, right? And just like I say, all I ask is that, you know, I didn't, you know, encourage people to donate or anything. Of course, I'm very grateful when people do donate or book a session. I really just wanted to do that for all of us, because I just, like I say, I just know, I mean, I can feel it, even if it's just the fact that I've gained from it. But I know that, you know, the right people that are going to be working with me, well, they can now see what I can do. And I'll be interviewing other people for them to share their story as well. So if you have worked with me and you're open, Shane, I'll say, like, you know, if you've worked with me kind of more recently and we're still, you know, kind of in contact, like, or like say, if it's been a while, you know, then yeah, contact me and, you know, we can see. But I really do want to, you know, help people, you know, get, you know, just, yeah, get their moment in the spotlight. And, you know, just, yeah, I'm really grateful. And like I say, but it's more, I'm saying it kind of like I'm grateful for the people that supported me and have my back, and not kind of, aye, see you later. Fucking, like, I mean, I'll just forget you help. Because again, it sometimes feels like I've helped a lot of people with a lot of stuff over the years. And then they'll go and do all this other stuff. And it's kind of like, well, all I know is I hardly ever get anybody coming to me being like, oh, so-and-so recommended you. So, you know, what's that all about? You know what I mean? It's the people, I know the people that do come to me and be like, oh, my friend said you were great and they sent me to you. And, you know, other people don't. Now, I'm going to bear in mind that that is, it can be because I only help Twinflames. So, but there's usually, you know, there have been a few kind of shifty situation with things like that. So it's like, basically, you know, I'm not exactly going to make it all about somebody else if it doesn't feel like they've been very grateful to me, basically. Yeah, I'm just letting my shadow tell the truth. So anyway, right, so so basically it's like, yeah, if you're already going through some dark stuff, then, you know, just be kind to yourself. And it says rebel, fuck it. So that's the people, that's for the divine masculine energies, the twins that are ready to go towards their twin. Don't let your issues fuck it up. Some good shit is about to happen. I'm going to make that the thumbnail. Wait a minute, let's, right. Don't let your issues fuck it up. Rebel. Right. Well, now I'm just confused. Oh, it's on the other side, yeah. Well, anyway, whatever. Right. So see, that's trying to micromanage. It was natural when I done it, and it probably will be a good thumbnail. And then I tried to micromanage, so it's got something to do with it. Rebel, because fuck it, right? And that's, you know, my challenge is fuck it, let's go. You need a big fucking hug, squeeze. I really do feel that's a lot of people's twins coming towards them. Don't ask too many questions. You know, obviously ask the questions you need to ask, but be mindful that the twins that have been away a while, it really is like they've woken up from a fucking nightmare and they need a lot of love. So, or that is you, so you'll be well aware of that. And again, I know because it's my clients, you know, and I know because I can feel my own twins' pain without knowing exactly the details of what we went through. Right, so we're kind of, you know, it's not really working, we're kind of going by the day, but what we've got for Friday 29th, if you're going to give us soul family, need to be around soul family, they need to be around it. This is like, forget it, because some twins are same-sex couples, it could be 2 men, 2 women, man and a woman, whatever you identify as. It's about being with soul family. Loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. They've finally let God in, therefore they're letting their twin in, their mirror. Addictions could have been an issue there. See, it might not have even been karmic issues, it might be bad habits that have held them back, of running away from their feelings. That'll be for everyone. For Saturday, we've got letting go, but now they're letting go in control, letting go in the ego, letting people help them. I feel a lot of twins have been secretly getting support, like from people like myself. Well, actually, let's face it, we know they have, because my clients are divine masculines. And like I say, I really want to be helping men. So if men are finding this, come and get some help. Make music. It's time to make sweet music. Soul star activation, fulfilling soul contracts, remembering who you are. I mean, this is a Twinflame journey. This energy is powerful. There's the Merkaba again. This is what I do. I clear dark energies, entities, spell work. I clear at the soul star chakra, and I help you get in touch with your truth, which is why then people follow their calling. It's why it happens all really quickly. It's why then, if you're destined to meet your twin, say those of you that are a bit older and you're like, what is all this hold up been? Sorry, it's going to be that they aren't your twin. You've been getting yanked about by a karmic partner. I really hope that isn't the case. Or B, it's because you've had some serious spell work done on you and you need to get led to a shaman. And hi there, if you resonate. Emerald tablet activation, cosmic order, and divine alchemy, conscious manifesting. And again, I can, help you if you need help with that. Right, so Sunday, 31st, Virgo moon. Ebb and flow, soul merger. It's just another card indicating, I think this is 2 birds, and infinity. It's just the powerful energy. And for Monday, 1st of August, we've got multi-dimensional healing, integration. This is what I do, multi-dimensional healing. Ground, shield, and protect, Merkaba again. So there's a big thing about the Merkaba. Might want to work with the Merkaba there, but it's, or whatever sacred symbols, resonate. Because again, some people, I've seen someone like lately kind of saying that's yeah, basically saying, oh, it's not good and all that. But again, it's about intention. And sometimes I think people can get a bit, carried away with stuff. Right. What else? What do we need to end this? So I'm late for my girls, but this is worth it because it's strong energy and a lot of them are going to watch it. What do we need to know to end this powerful week of twin flame unions for the couples that are coming into union? Anxiety isn't trying to limit you, but free you from a situation that no longer feels good. What is your discomfort trying to free you from? Surely I don't need to describe that. It's got the 24th on it. So 24th was a couple of days ago. I feel there was a lot of karmic breakups around the 24th of July. So we're on the so this would have been Sunday, wouldn't it? So Saturday, Sunday, that weekend there could have brought about, some heart-to-heart conversations about, could have, I'm even feeling like some, and it's Leo season, so I'd imagine a lot of them would have been dramatic, but kind of like an acceptance of, okay, I'm going to let you move on now. I don't know who that's for, but it'll be for someone. The how is in the now. What has your intuition been trying to tell you? So see how they fit. And I don't use these cards all the time. They are beautiful though. The 30th of July is going to be a really important date for a twin flame union as well. Perhaps that's when you meet your twin, or when someone meets their twin out there, or you just, maybe you've met them a few times and it's just, you're going to be doing something nice that day. It's something like that. It could even be someone's birthday. And just disregard these bits if they're not relevant. But yeah, you see what I mean? It's like, the anxiety isn't trying to hurt you. It's like your twin isn't trying to hurt you. It's kind of like, so for instance, to go back to, for the purposes of the teaching, I have felt at times like anxiety about like, fuck, like, I don't want to be doing this. I don't want to be, I don't want to be doing this for me, and I don't want to be doing this for him. I really don't, that's why I didn't talk about twin flames in public. I didn't own it that I'm a twin flame teacher. I started owning it by writing it actually, like about 2 years ago, maybe even 3 years ago before the pandemic. I was writing twin flame teacher, twin flame master teacher in my info bit on my Instagram, my Facebook and that, because it'll still be there. But I wasn't saying it. And there's something about, using the throat and saying it and just owning it, because it really is, whatever label you want to use for me, all the different things that I do, hypnotherapist, coach, counsellor, shaman, because shaman alone is basically, that's the umbrella of all the other things. I use all, sorry, I'm hiccuping, transmuting energy. It's a shaman uses the bits and bobs of, the tools to help the person. And this is why I do all these different things. But it's like, your twin could have at some points feel like you're doing something like bad to them. But I feel, even if my twin has felt that at some points, like it's unfair, he'll come full circle to realise that it's freedom, because these fit, you know, it's not trying to limit you, it's trying to free you from a situation that no longer feels good. And the whole point is, do what makes you happy, be those who make you smile. The hows and the now. What is your intuition been trying to tell you? You know, and it's because a lot of us will stay in situations from our limited beliefs. Look, from our inner child. That's, by the way, have faith. This is a different deck. Healing. Right, I can't even. The inner child will have been hurt and stayed to not hurt someone's feelings. Because I know this will be the case with my twin. Whenever it is he left karmic situations, he would have been staying to do right by everyone, but hurting himself. And again, he could have left ages ago. He might not have left yet. I don't know. And it's like, you know, so it's about having faith and trusting. But yeah, that's pretty nuts. And, you know, they'll do the healing when they're ready. They'll leave when they're ready. They won't leave because you're badgering them to leave. And like I say, you can believe me, not believe me, I don't really care. I'm telling the absolute truth, cross my heart and hope to die. I've never once bothered my twin to leave anybody he's ever been with, whether it's serious or not so serious, to be honest. And again, there is situations, I feel personally from my perspective, when he was fooling around with people that were a bit of fun. And I could have been like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you know, that's not like what we've got. But I had more self-respect for myself and to run after someone that wasn't seeing that for themselves. And I knew that he would come around and realise when he was meant to, because it's not like other relationships. Our souls had to grow. Both of us, or I wouldn't be who I am sitting here today if it weren't for him not being ready for me back then. See what I mean? And that's why I always get that across, so that everyone understands that, but so that he understands that too. Because I'll even if he's watched these, if he hasn't watched them all or whatever, like, or any of them, I will actually lead them to watch some of these so that you can understand, even when we're together. Because I know that what's coming through is powerful teaching, because I'm being a channel and they're just using my experience to get across. You are the joy seeker. What little victories can you celebrate? Well, I can celebrate completely oversharing in the name of love and helping people. And I'm going to end it with these romance cards. I really loved this. I mean, I'll decide when I watch it back to see that, but you see, that's my ego jumping in again. It's the worry, doubt, and fear, and anxiety, and it's because I'm in the soul merger with my twin. Because I never doubt anything that I put out, and although I'm doing that, it's like I'm pushing it away, because it's like, they always make me say, there's my nose being itchy again when I'm channeling. They always make me say what I'm meant to say for somebody here. So. Wait a minute, they're pulling me to these. I feel like they want to. God, I can't. That was actually kind of crazy. How, I mean, that happens all the time. Those of you that are around here all the time, and if you're new, just hang around. You'll see I do it every time. There was loads of, like I always say, signs and synchronicity and serendipity, happy accidents, magic, miracles follow everybody that comes into contact with me, because that is my life. You see, it's non-stop, but I love it, and I wouldn't want it any other way. I said that in a live recently. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. It fits with what I just said. I'm going to put it back. I was actually just going to ask. It's about, that's how true twins make each other feel. It's about waking up every day and choosing to be with that person, not because you have to be, because you want to be. That's what true love is in the new paradigm in the new era. Boom, drop the mic. Love it. You can clip that and circulate it. Oh God, I really, see, this is what I mean. Like, that challenge was to take a quantum leap to your highest timeline and your highest self. And if you watch the activation, if you don't fall asleep to it, you'll see that I kept trying to say something else and it kept coming through as that. And I really have jumped to my highest self and my highest timeline, because I usually wouldn't want to encourage people to make the channel grow. I know it sounds weird, but, you know, so I know that my higher self's like, nah, bitch, I'm in charge. Weird, right? And my twin didn't speak to me like that, I might add. Do you know what I mean? It's like my shadow that I've made best part being like, nah, we're doing this. You know what I mean? Don't let the haters hold you back. Done it for too long, so don't you let the haters hold you back. The only people, can I actually say, I am only a spanner person on literally one other person's channel, and they're divine feminine, and I've watched, and I'll name her when the time's right, when my twin's here and I feel a wee bit more like I can just be like, whatever, I don't care who's being a hater. Yeah, she's a divine feminine and she's got a great energy, and I'm really honoured that, I mean, I know it's not a big, but it is a big deal. When I make someone a spanner person, it's because I trust them and I don't feel like they're going to stick the knife in. because people have done that over the time. Yeah, that it's so exciting. Just like that girl I got led to over the weekend too, who's a lot younger. You know, I know, and she, you know, when someone's genuine, because I think she's just under 1,000, like 800 or something. It's like, I know when someone's genuine. And then I can think of another one actually, where the one that I'm a spanner person on was influenced by that one, and she's very young and she's amazing. So some of you might know who I mean now. And what an honor. Like, I found that one that's like way past the 50k at like, I think she was just under 10k or around that, which is still a lot, but I was like, she's going to fly, and she has, and it's exciting to watch. And then I found the other one that's nearly 100,000, 90, is I found her at like, God, I don't know if I found her at 5 or no, I think I found her at about 20,000. Yeah, which is still, you know, and then that girl I found the other day, I found her at about 800, but I can see her flying really quickly. Yeah, so I know that it's like, you know, I'm only here to help true twin flames, and I feel a lot of the ones that are going to resonate with me are going to be, well, it's a mixture of the people that chat all the time, you know, use, most of you don't seem to be in my wave, but like I say, how do I know? You could, like, because you're, you know, you could actually come into union a lot quicker than what any of us feel. So I always say be open for a miracle, but I feel the people that are in my wave that's about to happen to like any day are more lurking, or they literally haven't found it yet. So I'm putting out there that at least those people find it. I know there's like, I can think of like a couple of people in my wave that I know of consciously that might catch it. But again, a lot of these people will be busy and they won't be able to catch it all. So I just, yeah, whatever. Right. What could possibly be blocking somebody right now that they need to know? Peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. So nothing is what I get from that. Nothing is blocking you anymore unless you allow it to. And that would be if you're keeping yourself around karmic situations, karmic energy. And if you feel like something's still getting in your way, either book a session, or maybe you need to do some deeper work with me, like a counselling package, or a counselling package of 3 months, or because again, although it's 3 months and it's an investment, it's some people spend 3 years or like 7 years like me with their counselor. So that's what I mean about money well spent. Like we are quantum leaping now, and you know, so at some point we're maybe not even going to need to do any of this, but that isn't right now. And right now, you know, I'm saying I can be of service. Or if you really haven't got a penny, shouldn't say this because it's pushing away my abundance, but I trust that much. Go and watch my free challenge. Yes, it's very long, the live streams, but that's really only if you want to chat with soul family and getting on the banter and see me singing and that in my jammies. The prompts are only like, you know, 10. I think one of them might have been 20 minutes the first day, and you'll get in on the energy. And like I say, all I ask is an energy donation is that you like and you tell other twin flames to help them clear the spell work and help them release that negative energy. I absolutely love that. Right, give us. I feel they're telling me to pull 4 cards. What do we need to know about the people that are going to be like, oh my God, fucking hell, Claire, I'm really feeling this energy. This feels like where I'm at. Because this is everyone I'm being led to is like, this is so in the collective right now. So whether this is you right now or whether this is other twins, it is in the collective. There is a lot of twin flames coming in union. Not all of them, but ones that are ready are going to take the leap. Just like Neo and Trinity, someone's remembered, and the dream starts here, it doesn't end here, but you can't go back to who you were. You can't go back to the previous timeline. You can't go back to allowing yourself to be treated that way. You've learned your lessons. There's the first card. We've got you because you deserve love. You're lovable. You know your worth now. You're not going to allow it. You've paid attention to the red flags. You've spotted the red flags at last and you're doing something about it. Times the signs are cautioning you. Don't beat yourself up. I didn't see the red flags in my life until I was meant to. Again, if you know my story briefly, I was with my karmic partner who, yeah, anyway, that's a very long story. You'll watch the challenge. Yeah, I'm not going into all of that, but I went through my karmic partner situation very young, which actually, you know, some people can, this is, again, I'm being really panicky, but I'm being honest, like some people really need to remember that in the twin flame community to not assume that just because their experience is one way, that's everyone's way. Like, because I've caught people saying that here and there, that like, you know, you couldn't possibly be a twin flame if this and this. And yeah, I know there are some indicators. Like I can tell who's real and I can tell who's not. I can tell who's putting on a good show and they're not feeling me. And sometimes someone might feel me for a bit, and I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't, like, as soon as they start bashing their divine masculine, I'm away. Like, yeah, the treatment can be confusing, but it comes from a different place than a karmic partner would. But basically what I'm saying is, it's like, well, I'm a bit unique in that I don't hear too many people saying that. Even a girl last night, I caught a random, I don't know how I subscribed to her. And I told her, I was like, oh, I met my twin when I was a teenager, and I'm now, like, you know, a couple of years away from 40. You know, and then that, and the realization of the feelings took place like 7 years after knowing them, like the deeper sort of feelings. And so that is, you know, it happens all different ways for different people. So it's like, even in that book that I'm channeling from those cards, it says, as soon as you meet your twin, the Kundalini will start. And I was like, that's not true. Do you know what I mean? Like, but maybe it's just because I was so psychic from birth that I didn't really notice much of it. But it's you can meet your twin young, you can, and then you can be separated from them for a long time, and then you can reunite. So just, you know, be mindful of that challenge, because that was mine and his challenge. Don't know how it works for anyone else, but there's always a challenge somewhere. It's like a film, there's always a challenge, or it'd be boring. All true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together. Right, I said 4 cards. So what's the last one? Oh my god, that free yourself. I freed myself from my karmic partner and literally met my twin flame. And this was at 19, and literally met my twin flame within days. I'm just trying to think if it was, sorry, weeks, because I remember my twin flame, I remember saying I just split up with my boyfriend, and he was like, I've just split up with my girlfriend. I can't remember if it was days or weeks, because obviously it was a long time ago now. But that is a true story. And see how we mirrored. We'd both just split up with someone. And so I met him, but it wasn't time for us to be together. But we casually were, you know, sleeping with each other, because that was, yeah, that's just how it happened. And I'm still not with him now, but by the time you're watching this, if you're watching it further down the line, maybe I will be. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, as soon as I realised that, and oh yeah, and then, oh god, this is where it gets a bit long-winded, because I was actually still thought I was in love with the karmic partner for 7 years after meeting the twin flame. I wasn't sleeping with the karmic partner because he was living away, but he was making me think that it was going to be something. And basically, you know, what I now know is controlling behavior, which is why I can good at spotting people. But then the karmic partners went over for me, but mine weren't romantic. And that's where that's quite unique, you know. Like, I have literally been single for 19 years. And how long have I known my twin flame? That's right, 19 years. So this is where all my experience comes from. That's what my soul chose, an interesting ride. Free yourself. And I don't regret one thing. I don't regret the fact that I didn't get involved romantically, seriously, with anyone. I'm glad I didn't accumulate that karma. I'm actually so confident that my twins come in. I've filmed a voice note on my phone to send him the minute he contacts me, you know, just saying a funny wee thing, like basically that I'd do it all again and he's worth the wait. So there you go. That's confidence. It takes time to it's time to take back control of your life. Free yourself. And that's quite it's a long story, but that is actually a really wow synchronicity for me on that picture, actually. Because I remember doing a play, oh, I'm telling you, I remember doing a play therapy thing when I was training as a child counsellor for Place to Be. And you had to, you know, do playful, act out things with the toys, because this is what kids do. Because obviously if you don't know that, I work, oh yeah, and this Leo new moon, to come away from the love stuff, is about children. And I'm a children's healer too. So my children's channel is, well, maybe I'm going to publish it then. My children's channel is Clary Poppins. I think it's like Clary Poppins Healing or something. But and obviously I don't swear on that, guys. So don't mix up the two channels. But yeah, so I'll be doing different bits and bobs of children's healing over there at some point, probably quite soon, seeing as I've said that. But yeah, anyway, you know, I'm worked in childcare for over 20 years. I do, you know, children's coaching, children's hypnotherapy, healing, you know, yeah, basically everything that I do for adults, most of it, Reiki, you know, I shamanic healing is everything that I do, but it's, you know, healing, children's healing. And I've got loads of beautiful reviews about that with children. And I tend to just work with my clients' children, you know, that's usually how, because I just haven't been very good at sort of telling people, but I'm telling people now. And I've actually got a couple of unlisted videos on there that I've helped lifted people's kids' temperatures like that. So if people get diagnosed with COVID, it's lifted that right away, adults and children, it's lifted headaches, you name it, because it's a light code activation. Because it's light language that I'm doing. It's just like I say, it's, you know, we all sort of got different frequencies, and I never knew it to be light language. So I just call it, you know, it's just light codes to me, or like I say, that I activate people through the numbers is how I noticed that I was changing, you know, that people were being really stuck and just flying right after they spoke to me. I didn't even do anything. And it's because of my Blu-ray indigo. And it's just because I'm a key code holder. Again, it's too many words, but it's just, I don't know how it works. It's just works. God's working through me, whatever way you want to see it, the angels. I just believe. I believe in magic and miracles, therefore I can make it happen for other people. It just took a bit longer for me, but I really do feel like I'm in that energy now, and I'm fucking excited. So I don't want anybody to burst my bubble. So I'm in hermit mode right now. So actually, on that note, I'm not being dramatic. I'm not meaning to be dramatic. I know I am being. If you want to book, a live Zoom session with me, I would like be booking it like this week. Yeah, really, to be honest, because I'm going to be taking, no, not to go away with my twin as far as I know, but I'm going to be taking the last couple of weeks off in August, or maybe basically most of August, just to take a bit of a break, because that challenge, you know, I did put out a lot of energy into it, and I'm just coming at the end of a 3-month course that I've been doing as well. And but I'll be doing, you know, I've got room for live Zoom sessions up until, like I say, sort of mid-August, but I might even decide just to do it for like the sort of first 10 days August. That's the first 2 weeks August, but after that I'll be slowing things down. So if you want to book a Zoom session with me, otherwise then you'll be waiting until September, which isn't too long away. But I'm just saying to people, but I really do feel a lot's going to change in my life up until September. So I'm not just saying this to be like, buy now or regret it. I'm being serious. And you know, my prices have also been the same price for a long ass time, and I've been getting told for the past like 6-7 years that they should be a lot more. So there's that warning there as well, that at some point there could be a price change. Of course, I would love it if we're in the new earth and we don't use money anymore, but that isn't the way right now anyway. And for those of you that have got money sort of blocks in, or you know, or you're just, you know, or basically, you know, if you're a bit tight up for cash, just know that you can pay up the £144 session. That's my hour session. That's often longer. You can actually pay that in 3 chunks. You have to go right through the PayPal bit, and it means that I will get the 144, but you can pay it like in 3 payments. So that will help a lot of people out. And then I think you can do that for anything on the schedule. So you can do that for the things that are a few £100s as well. You can probably do that one for the one that's over £1,000. But again, I'd imagine if you're going to do something at that level, it'd be people that have been on my radar a while. Unless you really, really like my energy. Again, like, you know, I just know when I know. But it's just I've not got that kind of money to spend on things all the time. I've done it in the past, and that's why people say to me I really should be charging a lot more. And it's why they downloaded to me that I'm a Twinflame master healer, because it's not just one thing I'm doing, it's many, many things. And all of these things cost thousands and thousands of pounds. And if I can help somebody in an hour, or something, I help people in 30, the only reason I don't help someone in 30 minutes is because I don't want to. I want to have a wee chat. I want to hear their Twinflame story. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I prefer an hour, and it's usually longer than that. But you definitely get an hour with me. And therefore I can weave all my different skills. But it took me, you know, decades to be able to do that in an hour. You know what I mean? So I really do need to be competent. I've just coached myself. So again, they're just showing you as well that I'm good at helping people with stuff like that, business stuff, pricing. And it's not all about putting the prices up. I gave a story recently about, it's actually, you know, I wouldn't name names, but it was a soul fan member, you know, it was getting advice about putting prices up. And I was like, look, unless you really feel like you're going to own it and you're going to share your stuff at that price, you're better doing this price, which was just a little bit less, and building it up in increments. And if you'll notice, that's what I do with the challenge. You know, if you're ready to do the big thing, the brave, bold thing, the contact your twin, then do it. Fucking what's stopping you? But something was stopping you, or you would have done it by now. If you're not ready to do it yet, build up. Like I done the celery juice. Like I went a run. Didn't go a run this time round, but you know, done the celery juice. Took some secret action of my own that will come to light later. And I done loads of things. Actually done loads of things. I built the momentum up. So this is what I do in my one-to-one clients, and this is what we've done in the challenge. And anyway, I'm going to stop now because I need to go and get a coffee, and then I need to go in my group. But yeah, if you want to work with me one-to-one with the month packages, absolutely get in touch now, because I've got my paid platform coming up in September. So I'll be moving away from doing as much one-to-one work. So yeah, so that's why. See, my guys are talking through me. That's why it's like I'm wanting to cut back on one-to-one live sessions, you know, as much. So it'll be more focusing on my group work, my courses, and having the Ko-fi platform, which is a bit like Patreon. I just want it to be different and have it on that platform. But yeah, I'm just fucking loving the energy today. So thank you if you sat through all of this. I really, honestly, for those of you out there that can feel that this is coming soon, whenever soon is, you know, just keep surrendering, keep focused on yourself, keep loving yourself, and don't stop believing. Ain't my favourite song and my ringtone for no reason. Oh, no, not that note, actually. I just want to add that I've been manifesting with songs for like the past sort of 10, 15 years. Well, definitely say for the 12 years that I knew he was my forever lobster person. Later found out it's called Twinflame. I've had songs over the years as my ringtones, which I've never really heard too many people saying this tip, right? And today, 3 songs alone have come on that either I used to listen to all the time, thinking like, yeah, when I hear that, that's going to be when I'm with him, or this is going to be happening in our life, and you know, things like that. Or when my ringtone went off like, there's one song that came on today, and it's a really cheesy song, which I like it, but it's like, it's not a favorite song or anything. It was just the words, and because the words were like, you know, I want to spend it with you. Like, basically, it's something along it's like, you know, if we're only here once, I want to be with you. Do you know what I mean? So I'd hear it every morning, and I only had it as my ringtone like a couple of years or something. But this is like 8 years ago or something, something like that. 6, 7, 8 years, something like that. And then I just forgot about it. It's on an old phone. And then all these synchronicities have happened over the last few months, where a client sent me that song, and I thought, what a fucking random song. Do you know what I mean? It's like an X Factor guy. It's like a one-hit wonder. Maybe I think he's got another song, but you know what I'm saying. And then yeah, and then another song today came on that I had on a playlist at the time, that I used to be like, right, this is going to happen. So it's just yeah, really strong, hitting me everywhere. And what I'm saying is, if we're talking like this is 8 years ago, 10 years ago, 12 years ago, I put in the work all that time ago because I knew how much I wanted to be with him. Not because I'm obsessed or he's like, oh, I would really want the hot guy. Because I could feel he was the other fucking half of my soul. He's my energy walking about out there. I've been letting having other women walking about with their half my soul. So I hope the other half of my soul has a good fucking time. He's getting to sell him. You know what I'm saying? But I'm being serious with it. Like, I actually, that sounds weird, but that's why. Like, I actually send love. I mean, I'm sure they're not sending love to me, all these girls out there, but that are in love with my twin flame. But it's like, or fancy him. But it's like, that is my energy. So it's kind of like a compliment. You know, when people fancy him, the people that admit, you know what I mean? Because a lot, it's so funny. Like, I used to go on about how good looking he was all the time, and people just, it's like, it's not like they wouldn't say he was, but they just wouldn't really say anything. And then when I started meeting people that are a wee bit more honest, they were like, fuck, he's hot. Do you know what I mean? And it was like, it was only because, I'll be honest, it's only the only picture I've got of him is when I put him back into my phone, like not that long ago, to be open. Well, it's quite a few months ago now, because I thought, he'll feel that he's not stored in my phone. And it was only so I didn't pocket dial him. But yeah, from his profile picture, because he is hot. He is a hot guy, but he's got a beautiful soul as well. So what I'm saying is, it's like I said, if I was him, I would have done it. If I had incarnated as the masculine twin, that the energy that he's in, I would have got to play that out. But obviously my soul wanted to choose the divine feminine role. I don't know, I've just got this higher perspective of it. And you could be like, oh, Claire, it's because you've done the work. No, seriously, like, ask friends of me. Again, a lot of people that will know this, they've like moved out of my life, but it's, I kind of feel like everyone, whether it's, I haven't been friends with someone for a few years or, 10 years, I kind of feel like these people would at least be honest about that, you know, because sometimes people would try to make me jealous, you know what I mean? They would try to be like, oh, I've heard this, I've heard that. I'd be like, you know, stop kind of gossiping me, stop telling me his shit. And I'd be like, look, as long as he's happy, you know what I mean? Like, that's what he's wanting to be doing, so stop telling me. Because I can feel what he's going through anyway. And then, yeah, but basically what I'm trying to say is, it's like, it has all yeah, I would just always, for some reason, I didn't feel jealous, you know. And like I said the other night on the live, that the things that maybe do sort of, that maybe did, like, or, you know, if I thought about, look, would annoy me, are things that like would quite insignificant, you know, like I told the story the other night about when he'd just sort of swapped numbers with someone, but they might not have even kissed or anything, and it was just so, it's, do you know what I mean? And then whereas there'll be other people that we might have both known that he slept with, and it's like, what? You know what I mean? There might be ones I don't even know about. But what I'm saying is that, well, maybe there is because I just said that. But you know what I'm saying? It's like I just laugh at the drama of it all because we were different people. He was a different person, but so was I. And now I'm this person, and now he's whoever he is. And let's just see how this all unfolds when it's meant to. And I can't wait to hear your twin flame story. And I'm definitely going now. And if the women in my membership are watching this, I'm eternally sorry, but I am bringing our membership to a close soon to transition to the coffee platform. So, and this is probably just a sign it needs to happen because I need to be focused on all of this. Right. Anyway, send you lots of love. Book a session if you need me. Watch the free stuff if you're not at that point. I'll get you from being, you know, scraping for the pennies to manifesting the money while we still use the money system. But let's have fun with it. Do you know what I mean? Let's not stay stuck anymore. Guys, like if you even knew, right, if you're not Scottish, right, my twin flame is from a different part of Edinburgh, and he speaks more broad Scots than me, is what I would say. I love the way he speaks. I used to say that to him all the time. Oh, see, look, I'm going into this fucking lovey-dovey. But I used to say to him, I remember significantly saying, a significant moment in the morning one saying to him, like, I love the way you talk. And then he got a bit kind of like, what do you mean? Like, and I was just, I love the way you talk. Because my friends used to say to me, because my friends, quite a few of my friends speak like that as well. And he used to be like, and they used to be like, oh, Claire's posh. And then I'd actually get quite sensitive about that because I'm like, I'm not posh. But it's just because, like, I say my words different. Like, for instance, like my grandma and granddad are from a part of Edinburgh where they, you know, they would say, like, for instance, like, oh, I was about to give an example. I need to go because I was about to give an example that would give away. Yeah, like this, yeah, Scots, you know what I mean? Like old Scots or like Ken. Like, I'm giving the Americans a lesson here, so just bear with me if you're Scottish and you're like cringing. But it's like I say nippy all the time, and nippy means annoying. But Scottish people say things like ken, and it means no, like I know, but they say I ken. And dinny means don't. And it's like sometimes I even say like dinny or can, but it's the sound, you know, it's only, you know, some people it more rolls off the tongue. And like I say, my twin's really polite and a lovely guy, but he says some words different from me, just like a lot of my close friends do. And I just, whatever I just said there, I would say any more, and I said any more. I don't know if he would say it like that. He probably would, though. That's gonna be fucking me. That's not gonna make any sense if he does say any more. But I don't know. There's something in that because I've done it a few times. And it's fucking weird. And that's how you'll really be able to spot that with me and him when we're actually together. If we do that, if he ever wants to, you know, be sitting in the couch, but he'll be blocking the wolf pillow, but we'll allow it. Because even if he just does it once, this is so funny. I'm getting way far in my head of myself, but because it'd be weird if I do start using words that I don't usually. But you know, I wouldn't just put it on. But we do speak different. We do. Or maybe fuck no. Anyway, this is getting all waffly now. Right, I'm going. See you later. Point me.